No, so basically, what if the world was, decolonised? So, of course we've got Africa, blah blah blah. We got the Americas, which you may not notice that much, but you got Belize, Panama Canal is no longer American. Ooh. Meaning the American Navy would have to go all the way around the south of South America down here, and they can't use the Panama Canal anymore. So it kind of limits them. But they also suffer a bit over here. Like they suffer a lot over here actually. Like you've got the Marina Federation, however you say that, and then you got Micronesia over here. So and then Hawaii, like Jesus. Oh, but America may not be called into the war because when Japan, which has lost Korea, Manchuria, and Manchukuo, but however, when Japan go after the Philippines, where's America? Not here. But it will make the Chinese war a lot harder as there's no border. However, they normally do naval invasions. The naval invasions would just be bigger. So I don't know if it even has that much effect. But of course, the only members in the Allies are the Commonwealth, like the actual puppets. South Africa, India, Malaya. We have fragmented every nation that we could. Russia. So this Soviet war better be better than just the Baltic states. That'll be a fun fight to watch. But England, they've been ruined a bit, as well as France, which you've lost half your nation, but so's England. So it looks like the others are very much disadvantaged because all Italy loses is Libya and East Africa, which doesn't really go well for Italy. So yeah, but the Axis do lose the little help that Korea, the Manchuria area gets. So Russia, that's a big one that's lost a lot of stuff. However, one thing that I do like about this game is that they do give the starting nations like actual troops. So like based on their size, I think it is, or just based on how the French have their troops there. What? Or maybe Brittany and Canada just managed to get those out really fast, because no one in Africa has any, apart from Ethiopia and South Africa and Liberia. Also the Basque country over here, so now the Republicans just really have to have this place to get. But it should make the Spanish Civil War more interesting, just the loss of a couple states. But the Army of Africa focus, I don't know, this one that they're doing right now, I don't know how that will actually work. Because the Army of Africa, they don't have an Africa part of Africa, so sure this weakens France normally falls, so this I guess that weakens Germany in a way. They just have to worry about this little front, like this front up here, not really Italy. Like, I'm trying to make it good, but you can't make it good. Germany's not been hurt. Okay, so the Spanish Civil War, it's not very fun for Spain over here, and also this area here is, of course, there's no Republican troops because the Republicans don't exist. Hey, what the heck? These are 4 divisions as well. And they go out so far, like 21, that is a lot for half a year in a nation that's just popped up. I mean, of course, just this front normally falls pretty fast, and then it's just Bilbao that holds out for a while. Turkey declared on Syria for some reason, as well as Nationalist Spain one here, Anschluss, and for some reason, this isn't starting. Japanese-Chinese war is so fun to watch, with an instantly white piecing themselves. It has just begun with Poland joining the Allies. So I mean, this is the faction map. It's certainly a unique one. France doesn't fall as long as Britain doesn't have to worry about, and France doesn't have to worry about Africa and the Italian front down here. Hopefully they can manage to hold the Germans off for a bit longer, because there are a lot of factories here. Like, how many factories would that be? They would lose about 6. Yes, they would lose 64 factories if this falls easily, which hopefully it doesn't. But hey, remember, once Paris falls, it's over. So the factories down here, even if this wasn't conquered, they're not getting these 39 factories, as well as Brittany's, 6. So I guess it could kind of help the Allies, I guess, maybe. It won't save Poland, but, you know, there will be some lovely borders once there. Once the Germans give all this territory up to Russia. Also, cool new flag for Russia. Ugh, look at it. Ugh. The worst part is, Russia can't get any troops into that. That's fascist India, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't even have a division though. That was pathetic, but I mean, hey, Japan. Oh, I can't. Yeah, the forces that were there. They didn't even go there. They had a little trip to about here, I presume, and then they just had to go back. Do you want to get a drink of water? What happened? I don't know. But France is dead, and some vessel bombs also going well. The question is the Royal Navy the size of the Royal Navy? Yes. Germany won't be coming for a while then, I guess. Like, yeah, 54 ships, Italy, 143, and probably the British ships should probably be mainly around England now. Okay, so Russia managed to get the Baltic states as well as part of Finland, but more importantly, bang, in the Allies, but not in the war. But you know, it does the right, the Axis troops over there, so it helps even if they don't join. However, Free France, you know, they don't want to get a decent amount of territory in Africa. I think they're left with an island somewhere. In comes Japan, who has, surprisingly, a normal sized army for Japan. But they can just focus on their naval invasions, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, it's around this time, you know, Germany, that you get a bit cocky. Like, all I'm going to say is fighting across this little river here will not be fun. Here we go. I mean, the Russians do have 2 fallback lines, I guess, but some will get encircled. Actually, probably like a decent amount will get encircled here because there is just one province that are holding it off. But you know, they have a little, they have a protection for the Balkans there, and if they need to, they can always like fall back to this part here. That's the little protection part. And then you've got this line here, which, I mean, apart from the melt, it's pretty secure, so it's a little river. And then you've got this much shorter line, which I think you have a couple forts on. Yeah, you have a level 2 fort on there, which is a much shorter one, and a big river, which I don't know if has a big effect in the game, but it's there. Unfortunately, Stalin's not there, but China's offered to join the faction. But as Japan's just declined their, just cancelled their non-aggression pact. But just watch out, Japan, yeah? Just watch out. But yeah, Manchukuo and Qing China just joined against the Soviets, I guess. Qing China offer vassalization. Oh, they're going to offer vassalization to Japan. Oh wait, no, that's just to the Chinas. That can go very bad. Especially because Qing China just also declared war on Indochina and Korea, I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, which is interesting. Also, when you offer vassalization, don't think they'll like it that much. Okay, so China's now in the war, as well as, I think I saw Japan over here. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I think I saw Japan over here fighting Manchuria, which is weird. But I guess when they, like, what was it? There was a focus where they demand vassalization over Japan. Japan, yeah, that's what it was. China demands subjugation. Absolutely, they must have said no, and then they attacked like an absolute idiot. So yeah, now the Axis have to fight over here. Why would they add more enemies to the fight? And they're adding more! You're adding more, what are you doing, you idiot? Like a slight D-Day here, I guess. Turkey can't really push, but they can hold, and that is important. It just diverts some Axis troops that away from the actual front. However, you know, if England could take like Greece, that would be good, as well as their naval invasion has worked. If only Bulgaria would have went communist a bit earlier, well, the other allied invasion was here, and Turkey was here. Oh no! Oh, Georgia, why? I mean, it's another small front, and this mountains, or mountains and hills, and then mountains back here, but, oh, that could be bad if there's a There's a breakthrough down here, and especially naval invasions down here. This could be bad or good. I mean, D-Day can never be big enough for just England alone. Like, if we look at England's divisions, 25 left. They've all been used up in naval invasions. If we actually just look at the divisions, the Axis have 600, the Allies have 100, which do have other things to worry about, like Japan. Which the naval invasion is why Japan's doing so well over here. But yeah, Japan's still a threat, I guess. Iceland's rebelled, so but they're in the Axis now. But yeah, this front over here, it's stopped again because there's another river. I mean, and then Leningrad, there's also over there. I don't see this war ending within the next 5 years. So I'm gonna call it here as I think it would be an Axis win, but like their attacks just aren't doing anything now. But yeah, it would be an Axis win in my opinion. So I like because the Allies are the Allies are over. It's over for the Allies. 105 troops. That's terrible. America won't join the war. So yeah, thanks for watching and peace.